All right. So as we go into year 2023, I want us to look at some financial security tips that can really help all of us. So that was in October. I went for a conference in Abuja, and there are some people that used to go to work with me on a daily basis. You know, we stay on the mainland and work on the island. We leave home as early as maybe 4:35. Okay. So we leave home around 4:35 a.m. Okay. So we leave home around 4:35 a.m. So they used to go with me. So during this particular period when I went to the conference, they couldn't go with me. So two of them entered into one chance. Please, can I continue? So two of them entered into one chance. One of them, they collected 600,000 naira from her. And the other person, they collected just 15,000 naira from her. So what's the difference between the one they collected 600,000 naira from and the one they collected 15,000 naira from? The difference is simply because one of them yielded to the advice I gave to them about a month ago. So what was the advice I told them? Now, this is the technology aspect of it now, of the message I want to deliver. Now, what was the advice I gave to them? As we were going to office that particular day, I told them, you people should have at least 2 accounts, back accounts. I said, have 2 back accounts. Now, one back account will keep your money that you need just for your day-to-day transactions. Why? And this account that keeps the money you need for your day-to-day transaction, we have ATM and internet banking. So I also told them that the second account, this particular account, will keep most of your money. Most of your money. This account will not have ATM and will not have internet banking. You will have to walk with your 2 legs to the bank to collect money from it. So immediately the other person yielded to that advice. And I said, do you also know that on your phone that we are carrying around, there is a way you can hide your bank app, such that even if you lost your phone, nobody can see that you have an account on that phone. For example, on Techno phone, on Samsung phone, do you know that you can hide any app on it? Do we know that we can hide app on our phones? So whenever you need that app, you unhide it. So this guy has already his own app. The majority of his money, he has transferred it from the account to the other one that does not have ATM and does not have internet banking. So by the time he entered one chance, they always saw the one that has just 15,000 for day-to-day running of what he's doing, and they collected it. The other one, they collected 600,000 naira from that person. Now, why am I saying this in essence is that we have to be smart about how to use our phones to curb all this. God will never allow us to enter into one chance in Jesus' name. However, if we find ourselves in such a situation, these are steps we can take to secure our hard-earned money. These people, they don't have any pity for anybody. They don't have pity for anybody. So, go through your phone, learn how to hide apps on your phone. Your bank apps, just hide it. You don't need ATM card on all your bank app, on all your bank accounts. Now, I will show you all something now. This is an ATM card. Sorry. I want to bring out one and let us see some features. Look at this ATM card. All I need to perform transaction on this card, is just the number at the front and the one at the back. I don't need your PIN. Do we get that now? All I need to perform transaction on this card, for those that may be careless, there is what we call CV2 number. It's just behind. It's a 3-digit number just behind your card. Please don't be careless with it. Now, at the front, you will see some about 16 digits or so, depending on the type of card. Those are the two information I need. I don't need your PIN to withdraw money from your account. So sometimes you will wonder, how is it that I just received debit alert, but I did not do anything on my bank? Have you visited a POS store? Were you vigilant when you were using your your card at that POS store? They might have snapped it. So when you go to a POS store to say, oh, I want to withdraw money. Oh yeah, I want to withdraw 1,000 naira. I want to withdraw. Open your two eyes. Make sure that you are seeing what immediately they bring it down. Okay, the way our Father in the Lord is seated, somebody can just take the POS and put it down there, and I'm standing like this. Do I know what he's doing down there? I don't know. Tell them, yeah, bring it up. Let me see what you are doing. That is that. Again, if you now find yourself in a situation where your account is compromised, contact your bank customer care immediately. When you contact them, one of us recently in this church had an issue. She lost her card, and then she wanted to block her account. So on that Sunday, we looked for a way to go about it, and then we were able to call the customer service, and they said they've blocked it. Should I shock you? The customer service said they have what? Blocked it, but she could recharge. Ow! From an account that has been what? Blocked. How come I'm able to what? Recharge. If an account is blocked, then there should be what is called PND. I called them myself that I said, place this account on PND, post no debit. Is recharge card not debit transaction? Is recharge card by recharge not a debit transaction? So how come she was able to recharge again? It shows that the lackadaisical attitude of our bank is also a problem. Now, let's proceed forward. Now, we've said some things now. Be careful the way you use your ATM card, and make sure that you have at least two accounts. One account, we have ATM and internet banking, and the other account, we don't even have any of such that if you need money, you walk into the bank to collect money from that account. If any money is missing for such an account, the bank would be what? Responsible, because there is no what? Excuse. At least, if money is missing in your account, now they can tell you, did you give anybody your PIN? Did you give anybody your ATM card? Isn't it? But this account does not have what? ATM card. It does not have what? Internet banking. So how you will not tell me how the money what? Disappeared. Can you see it now that this will be very, very helpful? Again, as we go into 2023 and we want to ensure financial security, there is one thing we should run away from, and that is debt. Unnecessary debt. Let me put it that way. Proverbs 22 verse 7. Put this right. It says, poor people are slaves of the rich. Borrow money and you are the lender's what? Slave. Borrow money and you are the what? Lender's what? Slave. Are we saying that to borrow money is are we saying it's bad? We are not saying that it's bad. But majority of us borrow money to massage our ego and to keep up to a fake life that we couldn't ordinarily live. A friend of mine came to my house and he was like, hey, why? You are using GoTV. Money, that's what I can afford. He said this. He said he's using DSTV. I said, hey, continue to DSTV. Now me, I can afford GoTV. I told him, I said, I will never get a rent of a house that my 2 months salary cannot pay. Immediately it is above my 2 months salary, I'm living there. It's a principle for me. It's a principle for me because the first year rent is easy to pay. The subsequent months, that is when you will know that rent is not easy. That is when we will know that rent is not easy. So we should avoid debt as much as possible. All this, the likes of Soko loan, all this online loan, that eventually they will not be posting your face on social media and be sending it to friends and family. It happened to a close relation. Very, very close relation. And the next thing I saw on my mother's phone was, this person is also person, is dangerous. He stole so amount of money. He's kidding. My mother was already sweating. I now called and I said, you people mad? That was the exact word I used for them that day. That you want to kill this old woman? Was she the one that collected money from you? Whosoever it is, go and meet the person. He said, the person collected money. I said, so what you put here now? You are saying he's a killer, he's dangerous. Please, let us avoid situations like this. If you must borrow, make sure that loan will repay itself. Whatsoever you want to put that loan on that business or anything, make sure it repays itself. During my wedding, when I want to get married, my elder sister, majority of you knows my elder sister, she was telling me, won't you do this? I said, well, you are my elder sister. It's not bad if you do it for me. But as for me, this is my budget, and I will not go beyond it. I told them. They brought 500 IV to my house. My wife bought 500 IVs to my house. Out of that 500 IVs, I kept 400. Up to now, I think it wasn't last week, I saw the many 400. I said, I laughed. I said, see, I can't count. I just bought the rice. I kept 400. I distributed even 50 out of many 100. I said, see, nobody is financing this thing for me. I'm the one financing it. Joshua, we work together. Joshua, they go, okay. Joshua, the day I told Joshua that I wanted to go and rent a house, Joshua told me, he said, okay, why? He calls me, okay, why? Where do you want to get the money to? I said, because I don't eat everything. I don't what? Eat everything. He knows how much I hand in. I told him, I said, I don't eat everything. I have been saving for this. So, we should learn to save such that if there is be any reason for us to get a loan in the future, it will not be that too much. Imagine, my brother came to me and the next thing he said is, I wanted to get a car. I said, what do you want to do with a car? He said, I said, how much do you have? He said, no, he doesn't have anything. So you want 100% debt. I said, no business survives that way. Yes, in financial management, we used to say that the cheapest way of financing a business is through what? Through debt. It's through debt. But we talk about optimal what? Mixture of these things. Of equity and what? Of debt. Where is your equity? We should be careful about eating our seed, our fruit and our seed. You plant your seed while you eat your what? Your fruit. Especially the youth amongst us. What are we doing with our seed now? What are we doing with our seed now? When you eat your fruit, you take your seed, you put it to the soil, right? It will germinate. When it germinates, what will it bring out for you? More what? Fruit. More fruit that you have in the future. Are you eating your seed and your fruit now? Now, that brings me to the issue of saving and investment. If you save, you are saving for the bank and Dangote, the likes of Dangote or $10. Do you know that these people live on your money? I hope you know that all this Dangote or $10 that you are using, all these wealthy men we are hearing up and down. Do you know they live on your money? You take your own money to the bank in a savings account, and they will walk to that manager. Manager, I need 10 billion. It's your money that we put what? Together and give to them as what? Loan. When they give that money to them as loan, the bank in returns is having what is called what? Interest. Don't forget, so bank interest will be, and maybe they can see like 17 upward %. They will give you maybe 1% or even less on your savings account. Who is benefiting? Is it you or the bank? Who is benefiting? It's the bank and the likes of Dangote. They may not even pay that money again forever. AMCON will come tomorrow, paddy, and they will what? Write off the debt. Non-performing loan. That is it. They will sit down on a seat and they will political this thing. They will just discuss it. Okay, we'll write off the debt. So what should you do with your money in essence? Invest your money. I got a land some years ago, about 5 years ago. One of my friends forced me to buy that land. I was like, oh, what do I want to do with this land? He just said, just buy it. I said, okay. I bought it. How much? 150,000. Today, that land is worth over 2 million naira. Let me now put that 150,000 in a savings account. Let me discount it. Let me look at the future and present value now. From that time, it can be up to what? 2 million naira. Can you see the difference between investment and what? Savings. So in 2022, don't say that that all you want to do is just to save. Am I saying savings is not good? Saving is bad. Sorry, it's not bad totally. Because when you save in a bank, you can easily what? Turn it to cash. Are you getting me now? Oh, I need money quickly. You can turn it. Can you turn the land to cash immediately? No. That is why it's better for you to have both, but in the right what? Proportion. In the right proportion. When you have an idle cash, idle money that you don't need now, invest it. One of the surest investments that is risk-free. In financial management, we say they are risk-free. They are what? Government what? Debentures. Treasury bills. Though the returns is what? Small. The lower the risk, the lower the what? Returns. That is the rule. The lower the risk, the lower the what? Returns. The higher the risk, the higher the what? Returns. It depends on where you are. Some of us will be retiring very soon from business, from where we work and stuff like that. About 2 weeks ago, one of our staff came to me and said, I went to Stanbic IBTC. They said my pension was not remitted. I said, we've remitted your pension. You are the one that did not what? Follow up. Are you following up on your pension? Do you know that your pension is from your salary? Apart from the employer's contribution, the rest is from your salary that they deducted from your salary. Follow up on your what? Pension. Check it. And be sure they are remitted regularly. Not just remitted, but credited regularly. You must follow up. It's so painful that if I ask someone of us now, do you know how much that is in your pension account? They don't even know the pension account number. We must what? Follow up. As I round up, because of our time, I've said that we should avoid debt. I've talked about save and invest. Proverbs 21 verse 20, it says, wise people live in wealth and luxury, but stupid people spend their money as fast as they get it. Stupid people, on another word, stupid people spend their money as far as they get it. Now, the power of giving is also very, very important. We must learn to what? To give. We must learn to give. When you give, you what? You receive. It's a way you can secure yourself. You can secure your future financially. So again, spend your money wisely. Apologies to our mother. I long took over buying of provisions for my wife. I took it over myself. She doesn't know why up to today's date. Okay, one day my wife went to the market, and the next thing she came back, I look at everything she bought. I said, Angel, what is it? What? I said, well, we might. I said, no, we might call. We what? I want what we will need. What we might need. It's only women that will go to the market and buy things, and after buying it, they will start doing accounts. After buying it, not before what? Buying. They will buy something and they will now be thinking, what is the usefulness of this thing? Buy what you need and not what you want. Buy what you need. As we go to 2023, buy what you need and not what you want. There's a difference between what you want and what you what? Need. What you want will only waste your money. Account for it before you go and what? Buy. List it out. check it over and over. Take advantage of discounts. Black Friday came. I bought virtually everything that's in my house today now, in November, doing Black what? Friday. Because once it's Black Friday, I'll just carry my car to the shopping mall. Go and buy because of what? Quantity what? Discounts. How many of us know about Black Friday? You see, these are ways you can save money. When you see all this shop price, all this place, they are not scam, especially Just Right. I don't know about Just Right. I know about Just Right very well. It's not what? Scam in Just Right. You will get things for what? At a cheaper price. Take advantage of it. 2, 3 people can team up together, buy a bag of rice and what? Share. It's cheaper than buying 1 cup. These are where we can save money, even as a church. Women group can decide, okay, let's contribute money. This December, let's buy some bag of rice. We share it amongst ourselves. It's cheaper than you buying what? 2 cups, 3 cups, 4 cups. These are ways we can save our cost. These are ways we can have security financial-wise. It is the wish of God for us. But what is our own wish for ourselves? What is our own wish for ourselves? What do we wish for ourselves financial-wise? We have to take steps, drastic measures. I know severally when I've been told to buy a car. These people that told me to buy a car, they wished well for me. But each time they tell me, I'll get back home, I will sit out I will write for a car. I will do our budget. And I'll say, Monyo, no, not now. Don't worry. We will buy a car when the time comes. I'll tell you, we'll buy a car when the time comes. Now, today, I want us to try something. Please don't say accountant has come. But I want to, as from today, get a notebook. Whatsoever you are spending on a daily basis, be writing it out. Transport, 100 naira. I went to so place. I spent 100 naira on transport. I bought this on I bought biscuit, 20 naira. I bought that, 30 naira. Write it out. Are you getting me now? Do it for a month. And now compare for that month. You will see that there are so many things you are wasting money on. You will see that in a month, you might have spent 5,000 naira on what? Recharge card alone. You will now ask you, who did I call? Try it just for a month. And you will see how it will help you to streamline your what? Expenses. Thank you. Okay. It depends on how to hide your bank app. It depends on the type of phone you are using. How many of us use Samsung here? Samsung. Okay. When you swipe like this, you will see 3 dots to the right. Can you see these 3 dots here? Can we see this? Press it. When you press that 3 dots, you will see settings. You will see settings. Press your settings. And then scroll, you will see hide apps there. So once you click on that hide apps, you will now bring out all the apps on your phone. Then you can now choose those ones you want to what? Hide. And then after that, you click on done. That is it. That is on Samsung. Okay. Now, not so many people know about this thing. Okay, how many of us here know that you can add your app before now? Let's start from there. How many of us here had this knowledge before now that you can hide your app? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5, 6. Yes, sir. Yes, they will have. That is why I say you need to have another account that you don't need to have here at all. That's why you need the second account. I said it will not have what? Internet what? Banking. If it doesn't have internet banking, what is it doing on your phone? What you have on your phone is what? Is the internet banking app, isn't it? So since it's not there, so there's nothing. What they will even see, even if they know about how to hide, what they will even see is what? Is the one that there is no too much money in it. So thank you. Thank you very much.
All praises and adorations are due to the Almighty wise Creator, the first without a beginning and the last without an end. Having saluted Almighty God, I want to use this medium to greet our leader, our GO, Daddy himself. I greet you, sir. And to all our elders in the house of God, I greet all the elders. I celebrate you, sir. And I celebrate you, ma. We cannot be where we are today without God and you. So thank you so much for inviting me. This presentation, I want us to listen very well. This is 2023 coming. And by God's grace, we are going to witness more of these years to come. This is a way for us to change some things that we are doing and change it to a better way of doing things. If you have any question in the course of the presentation, please feel free to let me know. Having listened to Daddy very well, the GO, I was able to bring out this topic, becoming a top performer. 2023 is coming. This year is winding up. How do you become a top performer? And I want to use it to explain leadership in context of it. First and foremost, that the GO said one thing, that this program today has made some of us to come together and see ourselves after some years or months. On this basis, I remember in 2020, when COVID came to Nigeria in 2020 March, and I happened to be one of those that work with government and some companies on COVID. It was a very tough experience. But thank God we are here today. It is always good for us to appreciate God and to thank God. So I want us with me. Remember those days during COVID, we either greet ourselves with elbow or we greet with a leg. We don't shake hands that time at all. I want us to all stand up and humility anywhere you are. Greet yourself with elbow. It's a shame to come it. Oluwa etobi, oh, go everywhere. Go to the bar, Tobi. Oluwa etobi, oh, etobi. Kò sẹ́ni tá lè fi ṣàfiwé rẹ̀ o, ẹ tóbi. Kò sẹ́ni tá lè fi ṣàfiwé rẹ̀ o, ẹ tóbi. Olúwa. Adúpẹ́ f'Ọlọ́run, we thank God for giving us this opportunity for these lectures today. Because without God, we cannot be where we are. Thank you so much, Daddy Joe, as we continue. Now, before we start the lecture, I want to give us recharge card. Those who qualify to collect recharge card. If you are ready, tell me you are ready. Are you ready? Okay, let us go. Everybody, read what you see on the screen. Go. Again. Again. Èmi ò lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ o. Mo tó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. What I wrote on the board is I am now here. Àbí mo lẹ́wà? Any we are nowhere. Please, what do you see on the screen? Ibi ìlàwà báyìí. We are now here in the New Life Miracle Church. That's where we are. But most of you say you are nowhere. No, tó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Okay, let's go for the first recharge card. Look at this sentence very well. Captain Ali is the captain of the ship. The captain of the ship is Captain Ali. What is the name of the ship? From these three sentences, who can tell us the name of the ship? kílẹ̀ gbé mò ń gbọ́ Ali captain okay ó kù díẹ̀ captain ó kù díẹ̀ Captain Ali ó kù díẹ̀ the ship ẹ ti gbìyànjú ẹ try ẹ tún ṣe o Captain Ali's ship mẹ́rin tá a papọ̀ ẹ tún ṣe kílẹ̀ gbé Ali's ship oh my God kílẹ̀ gbé mà captain màmá ní captain ní ewé ilẹ̀ ṣì captain ní Ali's ship okùn kíkìní ó yẹ kẹ́yìn ọmọ kékeré gbà á yes the ship okùn díẹ̀ ship okùn díẹ̀ captain ship Ali's ship ẹ tún ṣí nìyẹn o 2,000 naira recharge card tún lọ nìyẹn o ó yá ẹ wo dáadáa ẹ wo dáadáa Captain Ali is the captain of the ship ẹ sọ ní Yorùbá Captain Ali ni awakọ̀ ọkọ̀ náà the captain of the ship is Captain Ali awakọ̀ ọkọ̀ náà orúkọ rẹ̀ ni Captain Ali what is the name of the ship what ni orúkọ ọkọ̀ náà what ni orúkọ ọkọ̀ náà I didn't put question mark there so you are assuming question mark I can change this place to New Life Miracle Church what ni orúkọ ọkọ̀ náà the answer is ẹtúṣe o ẹlẹ́kẹta tún rèé o ó tún lọ ní Richard card lọ nìyẹn o ẹlẹ́kẹta sọ pé look at these towers wọ́n jọra wọn dáadáa give me two that look alike that are identical méjì tó yẹ pé ìkan náà ni méjèèjì A and okay C and F yes C and E A and E A C E Esa my brother come forward you come forward none of them wan jọra yes ma A and C what do you say what do you call that.
I said A and F.
A and F yeah. You are wrong. I thought you were right before you are wrong. A and E no. A and F no. No. Come outside. My sister, come outside. Okay. Let her tell us. What do you say, ma?
C and F.
What?
C and F.
C and F. Oh yeah, ẹ wo sí yẹn bó ṣe rí. Ẹ wá mú sí yẹn kẹ́dórí ẹ̀ kodò. Àbọ̀sí ẹ̀ come now. You are very correct. C and F is the answer. What he's telling us is that ilé ayé ò lọ straight. Kẹ́hìn kan máa ní pé báyìí lórí o lè tún farabalẹ̀ kó tún rí bákan náà lọ́rùn kejì. You are arguing with somebody. This is answer. This is answer. He said, sir, can we do like this? Say no. This is the only answer. Ilé ayé pín o lè tún wọ́n náà mí. If I write 3 on the floor and tó bá rí I need 3. If you are on that side, you say W. If you are on that side, you say E. If you are on that side, you say M. But 3 mo kọ, it could be anything. So this is on the charge card. Thank you. Eléyìí ẹ̀yin màmá wa eléyìí lè fún yín díẹ̀ ẹ fi lélẹ̀ àwọn kéékèèké lélẹ̀ mathematics ni o ẹ̀yin màmá máa sẹ́yìn màmá mọ̀ òní máa sì tówó 5,000 naira plus 5,000 naira 10,000 naira eléyìí 2 4 8 10 20 dash ọmọ kéékèèké 40 40 44 44 40 40 40 40 20 40 44 40 40 ọmọ kékèké 44 kílẹ̀ gbé 24 44 àwọn dáàdi ṣọ́ọ̀gán 44 216 lọ́ọ̀lọ́hún 2 àtúnṣe o ẹ wo ẹ̀yin tẹmú 40 ẹ lè ṣàlàyé o 80 dáàdi Ah, you too ball. Eh? That's what's here. That's what's here. Mama. Ah! I'm okay, ojú tì yín o. Ojú tó okay. If mama can say 22 and I'm okay, why do you take 22, ma?
22.
Why, ma?
2 plus 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 2, 10 times 2, 20. Plus 2, 22.
Mo ní free recharge card, mama. Ìjọ ẹgbẹ́ ah ó máa fún ìjọ ní inú mi tún gan ni ẹlẹ́kọ́ high school àgbọ̀dọ̀gbà ọmọ èké sílẹ̀. Your goal. This is the dream I want to be. How do I get the dream realized? Write them down, set your goal, and not just set your goal. Take action. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í ṣe. If you say, I will do this in January to March, bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í ṣe. Some things may happen that will make that thing you are doing not what you want to do. No problem. But start doing something. Don't just dream. Set goals and don't act. When you dream, you set your goal to achieve the dream, then you start what? Acting. Doing it. Execution. Start working on it to make you achieve. The truth of the world is that this world we are, just like the word of God too, this world we are, it is a world that is governed by principles. It is governed by guidelines. The world is governed by law. That is why there are laws in the land. As a country has law, God also has his own law. The 10 Commandments is there. Because the world itself is governed by rule. So in this present world, for those of us who are working, the rule that governs the world presently, in terms of philosophy, is sustainability. There are 17 SDG, Sustainable Development Goals. 17 lower. And all the 17, they are addressing one thing. What are they addressing? Let us make this world a better place before we go. In essence, we must add value to this world. We must do everything that makes this world a better. So that those who are coming after us, we have a world that is good for them. We must not destroy this world. And that is why it has the pillars of sustainability. Everywhere we are, in the church as we are here, number one person that is most important are the people. All of us, members of the church, we are so important. We must love ourselves. We must call ourselves. I've not seen Daddy for 2 days now. There's nothing wrong in us to take a phone and say, Daddy, we did see you in service last week. Hope you are okay. That is what the law is saying. People, we help ourselves. We value people. The children, we value them. We make them happy. Before the planet. Planet is environment. Look at our surrounding. If you look at this surrounding very well, it is good for us. If we can plant more flowers in the church around, or trees. You know why? When you have those trees around the church, what the trees will do is to take in carbon dioxide and give us oxygen. So the church is going to have fresh oxygen. Because we look at the road, it's not properly tarred. A lot of dust are there, causing pollution. So by the time you plant flowers, very fine ones, or trees, those trees will give us oxygen. And that is planet. And we will not know. We'll be taking in good oxygen. Our GO will bear with us, and our fathers that are here. Our fathers, they grow older than we nowadays. Because all this motor, all these cars, they produce exhaust. And you are inhaling chemicals everywhere. The fruit we eat, they use chemicals to plant it. Our fathers, their own time, everything is okay. The ategun, the air is very fine. They enjoy. But we, everywhere is polluted. Many companies are there. There is even no light. We on generator. That one produce a lot of smoke that affect us. So therefore, the world is governed by principles. And that is why if you look at the world, look at all the leaders in the world, including at the GO, you will see that there is something common to all of them. That's why I'm teaching us today. There is something common to all the GO and all the leaders in the world. They are all there. I put them from political to religious. There is something common in them. Number one thing that is common to them, they always challenge themselves. Always challenge yourself. Stand and ask yourself, this is what I want to achieve. Have I achieved it? This man is called Richard Branson. This is the owner of Virgin International Airline, Virgin Atlantic, one of the best airlines in the world. This man, he said, I always challenge myself. I drove by. I will say, what will I do to be able to achieve it? All the leaders you see, including that the GO, they always challenge themselves. What do you want to achieve? Number two, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. Don't let anybody tell you you cannot do it. Oh, you should believe in yourself that I can do it. Don't think that I can't do it because it's tough to do. Don't be dejected. You can do it. You can be what you want. That with opera. Then this man, Topo Shinubi, is the owner of Sahara, one of the owner of Sahara. What he said? He said, embrace challenges. There will always be challenge. And break new grounds through innovation and what? Collaboration. What he's saying is that there will always be challenge. And no, your complaint should not be too much. Try out of that thing to bring out your own innovation. When COVID came to Nigeria, every one of us were jumping up and down because of the sadness. I must tell you the truth today. There are some people that make so much money from COVID. While a lot of us are jumping up and down, the first woman that did mask, that cloth mask, made a lot of money from government. He just turned mask to clothes, and she started selling millions in naira. But people are still crying up and down. He said, look, let me make money from here. In short, Elon Musk, one of the richest men in the world, when people are looking for, he started converting business to ventilator. Make money. So therefore, you need to look at challenges are everywhere. Economic challenge, financial challenge is everywhere. But within the challenges, there is always a place for you to achieve. Just enter it and achieve. Offer free. This is Topo Shinubi, the co-founder of Sahara Group, the co-founder. Sahara Group is the largest African conglomerate in energy in the whole world. Sahara Group. So that is the co-founder. Topo Shinubi, Tonye Cole, and Adeodusi. They own it. They are Nigerians. And they are really doing well in this country. And this one is Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs is the man that started Apple. Steve Jobs died some years ago. Apple is still selling Apple till today. iPhone Max, iPhone Pro Max, iPhone 13, iPhone 100. And they are making money from all of us. And the owner is dead. He said, don't waste your time thinking of negative things. Put your time on thinking of what? Positive issues that can affect you, that can make you to succeed. Don't waste time on things. And this woman is Bill Gates. Bill Gates said, don't fear of change. Má bẹ̀rù fún nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀. COVID-19 is a change. Oh yeah. Don't be afraid. Start thinking of what can I do with it. How can I save myself? How can I save my family? Anything that happens, what can I do? Election is coming 2023. Don't be afraid. Don't have any fear. Start thinking, what will I do? If this happens, what should I do? If this happens, what should I do? And remember the football. You saw the football game. See the scorers in the world today. They are all top performers. Messi and others. They are top performers. The question is, how did they become top performer? Daddy Gio is a top performer. How did he become Daddy Gio today? All the leaders you see in the whole world, Pastor Adeboye and others, how did they become that today? They are like us before. They operate like us. They went to school like us. They went to university. They went to everywhere, secondary school. They went to primary school, public primary school, safe. Like us, we are going to international school. How did they become top performer? And that's where I want to go today. For you to be a top performer, you must have 10 attributes, 10 qualities, 10 characteristics. Those 10, if you have all of them, like Daddy Gio, you too become great in your own field. You could be an engineer. You'll be a good engineer. You could be even a driver. You'll be a very good driver. Anybody would expect you in the world. So what are the 10 qualities? I want us to listen one after the other. Number 1 is what? Again. You must have value. You must have some things that is part of you that is good. I will give a case study. Somebody comes to you and disrespected you. But your value is to respect people. You will not talk anyhow to that person. Like Gio now. Somebody come on the road, we don't know that it's a Gio. When we met, I never know Baba is a Gio. Baba is national treasurer. That's what I know. But when I saw the notice, Gio, I said, wow. And Baba is very simple. Even in the meeting, he was just looking, respecting everybody. Baba will greet you like this, we bend for you like this. Respect. That respect is a value that he has. You cannot take it away. It is part of him. You must have good things to be part of you. You don't lie, it's a value. You are always honest, it's a value. And when you are honest, everybody knows that whatever you say is truth. They will never doubt you for one day because they know you are a very truthful person. That is a value. A value must be part of you. When you are talking value. When you are sleeping value. All your thought and thinking is about things that you do. You will never lie. Integrity is a value. So therefore, if someone don't have any value, such a person fall for anything. And that's why you see most of our leaders in Nigeria today, not religious leaders, so all those politicians, most of them, they don't have value. They don't have value. They will come, they will lie. Another year will come. They know that we are poor, no money. So they will bring money, we will take. They will still bring them in. They will still lie. That is no value. But there are some politicians, 1 or 2, 3, that will say, it's possible like that amongst them. So we must have value. Very important. Look at what John Maxwell said. When values, thoughts, feelings, and actions, value, thoughts, feelings, are in alignment. Also, your value is good, your thinking is good, your feeling, action, you come together. That person becomes more focused and the character is strengthened. You become more focused because everybody knows you. This is what you are. If they are coming to you, say, don't tell daddy that type of statement. It will not work. Daddy is like this. You can take it to somebody else. But for him, that means you have a value that everybody respects and they don't want to kick against that value. Number 2, self-awareness. 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 If you check the play mirror when you get home now, go and check the mirror. The person you see in the mirror is the person responsible for your life. That person that you see in the mirror is the one directing your life. And you are going to see who? Yourself. If you see one village woman in your village, that's a spiritual problem you have. But if you check a mirror and you see yourself, then everything you want to be, the choice is in your hand. When Daddy Gio preach in church on Sunday, it's you that will listen to him. It's you that will say, Mo Gbama. You should have said, Daddy, you also want to dagba. It is you that you allow Satan to work on you to now make you to be taking some wrong decision. It is all about you. How many of us have sat down one day? You are having challenges and problems. The problem is so much. It's so much. Then when problem is so much like that, the next solution is for you to stand like this, or sit, or stay somewhere, only you, and talk to your God. Wọ́n ní kò sáyé lókè, ó wáyé fún mi lókè, ó gbógo fọ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀mí, ìyanu lórúkọ rẹ̀. Aráyé ní kò sáyé lókè mọ́, ó sì wáyé fún mi lókè, ó gbógo fọ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀mí, ìyanu lórúkọ rẹ̀. Ọlọ́run ló lè ṣe fún ẹ. You now sit down, you now pray, you now look at the bad things you are doing. You want to be close to God, but you are a bad person. So you have to first forget that bad, ask for forgiveness, and now, confess to your God. And God will now guide you right. Self-awareness. Stand and say, ìkọ́ tí mo ṣe ṣó dáa. Mo fẹ́ ní láárí, ìkọ́ tí mo ṣe ṣó dáa. So you do self-awareness, because self-awareness will make you to achieve. Come 2023, sit down on your own. What do I want to achieve in the next 4 months? Write it down. Write it down. Don't think in the brain alone. Write it down. When it is 2 months, check what you say you want to do. Am I doing it? What is the problem? Economy is not good. Election is not good. So you now re-strategize. Rethink again. Rethink again. When you do that, you will achieve your dream. Number 3. What is number 3, please? Again? Networking. When you come to church on Sundays, when you go to conferences, when you go to seminars, network with people. Don't be a man or a woman that come to church, you sit down, after Geo's preaching, you go away to the house. Straight. Oh, Lord, Bible sọ̀rọ̀, Mama Dasheni, Èmi nìkan ni, Àfẹ̀mí. No. Network. Greet people. My name is this. How are you? I'm a teacher. I teach children at home. And then I will say, okay, come and teach my daughter too. How much? 5,000. You network. Networking make you to meet people. When you hear there's a conference somewhere, go to the conference. Attend conferences. And not just attending, always greet people. Let them meet people. Because you don't know who will assist you amongst them. Some people, you greet them like this, and you will not even know that they are millionaires. And they love the way you greet, and they bless you. Just because you are very social and friendly. Please don't come to church, don't go to seminars, and don't talk to people. No. Relate with people, because they are all very important on their own way. Brian Uzi said it, that when you go for conferences, when you go for seminars, when you go to churches, you are going to see people and you are going to get private information. Some people, you can't enter their office. You know why? They are top people. So they don't allow you to enter. But when you go to conferences, you will see them. You will see them. Okay, I've been looking for you, one sir. And from there, you relate with yourself. Then you have access to diverse skills. There's no way you meet Daddy Gio like this now, discuss with him, you will not get 1 or 2 things to benefit from what he will tell you. Because you are talking to him. If you don't talk to him, you'll be there, no idea. Then number 3, he gives you power. Knowledge is power. You get some things from the person. There are some people that will talk to you like this. For you to get back home, you gain a lot getting back home. Number 4, confidence. Confidence. You must have confidence in God. You must have confidence in what you want to do. I can do it. Don't believe in you can't do. That's not a good statement. When you say, can you do this one? So the moto. Àwọn kan ló ń wá. Wàá wò pé iye kémi náà lè wá bí tiwọn. Don't be thinking I can't do. You must have I can do spirit. I can do it. God is there, I will do it. Then when you have that one, it will help you. By the time you have that confidence, all your dangers will become what? Opportunities. All your obstacles will become what? Innovation. You start thinking well. All your weaknesses will become advantage. And of course, last one, your setback will become what? Breakthrough. So why are you afraid? Why are you scared of life? You need to take confidence that I can do this and you will do it. Number 5, gratitude. Gratitude. Ká máa dúpẹ́. Gratitude. Ó dagan kí yan more. Ẹni tí ò lè dúpẹ́ fọ́mọ èèyàn. Kò lè dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run o. Ó ṣoore fún kò lè dúpẹ́. You saw Baba now. Baba came outside. Baba was talking about how we met. This is our father. He's still thanking someone like me, a small boy. That is how leadership is. If Papa can thank me, small boy, I just come to talk there. And he said, come back and come and lecture here. Baba, I celebrate you, sir. I thank you, Baba, because your characteristics and attributes are what I'm just explaining here. I've not brought any new lecture anywhere. It's Baba I feature. And I came to explain about Baba here. Gratitude. Kí yan dúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run ojí láàárọ̀. Ẹlòmíràn ní mo lóhun ayé yìí kò dá ayé òṣì láyé òṣì gbogbo lè àwọn kan mà ti lọ. Some are no more. But you have the grace of God to still be alive and you are still fighting God. Ọlọ́run kò tẹ̀ sí. Kálọ́run wà ní why am I suffering? Kò sọ Ọlọ́run jáde. No. You have to understand that gratitude is very important. Look at this small boy. Ọmọ kékeré ó ń dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run. So we have to thank God. If you continue to thank God, to appreciate God, and appreciate people that have assisted you, so you have to thank God, you have to know that it's very important. Gratitude is the best attitude. Please show gratitude. Thank your friend, thank your colleagues, thank your dad that have done something for you, thank your mom. Thank you. There's nothing wrong in everybody thanking ourselves every day, every time. Then thank God every day, every time. Number 6, effective communication. If you look at it very well, I have my big brother at the back here interpreting what we are saying in Yoruba to our mothers and fathers there. That is effective communication. Because tobacco also yìnbó to send to go on to Nigeria. One day, a professor came to lecture. When he was lecturing, he was speaking big grammar. The fundamentalism of the oligarchia, Orocosius analysis, the English was too much. Everybody in the congregation, they left the hall. We didn't understand him. Everybody left. That one stood from the back. The professor raised up his head. He said, where are my audience? The man said, sir, they've all gone. They are not getting what you are saying. He said, are you getting what I'm saying? Why are you still waiting? He said, no, I am your driver. I'm only waiting for you to finish. And I carry your bag. And we go. There is no point now. You are not really talking. You are just speaking grammar. And I don't understand you. Communication must be effective. Anytime you communicate, make sure people you are talking to hear what you are saying. Get their feedback. If not, you are going to just be talking. Nobody understands what you are saying. Communicate. Use what you call shock model. Strategic. You must be honest. Be very open. Be consistent. And make your communication kiss. I'm not talking of kissing of human being. No. When I say kiss, I mean keep it simple and stupid. Anything you say, make it simple and stupid, so that the least intelligent person in your audience will understand what you are saying. Go so low to the audience. Don't just be talking. Go so low to the audience. Number 7, humility. Humility. The beginning of a man's downfall is when you become arrogant. And that was the beginning of Satan too. The moment you become arrogant and you are proud is the beginning of your downfall. All our leaders, including Daddy G.O., you notice the humility is there. They are so humble, they greet you, they go. That humility will make you to achieve in 2023 and beyond. Please, you are not thinking of making yourself low. That's not no. Humility will give you much respect from the people. They will love you more. They will say good things about you. Humility is very, very important and critical. Number 8, innovative. Innovative. You must have idea of bringing in new idea, and you must implement those new ideas. Those new ideas will help you wherever you are. And very importantly, I want us, not the young children now, my sisters here, you may not know, because you are still young. Let me tell you one story. It's for you children. Young children, you are adults, I know. For this story, you are still young. That time they've not born you. In the olden days, Baba, you bear me witness. If you want to take picture anywhere, they must use Kodak. You know what? And you phone. You are phone generation. That time no phone. If you want to take picture like this, mommy, what is the film? It's Kodak. Yeah. Because Kodak was the best film, and Kodak was the father of photography. No Kodak, no photo. No Kodak, no photo. Kodak Idaleni. Kodak Idaleni. All these our sisters, they don't even know Kodak. Samsung or iPhone on their photo straight. Kodak refused to know that innovation is a lot like magic to the business world. To innovate, you will lose your business. You must think very well so that you can be able to achieve. When telecoms came to Nigeria, I was among the first set that was in GSM. Then we used to buy the recharge card. Very fine card. You will scratch it. Very fine. Where are the cards now? All the companies that are doing those cards with their machines. Innovation. Bank intercard insane. You can buy card online. So if you don't innovate, they will destroy you. Innovation is good in business. In the olden days, there is a phone called BlackBerry. BlackBerry. Oh, that pinky. What's happening? No more BlackBerry. Let me tell you a story. There's a man in Nigeria called Unduka. Unduka is the MD of Slot. Slot, they sell phone. You know Slot? That guy suffer. That guy, I want to tell you from that guy suffer a lot in this country. When he finished Polytechnic, HND, there was no job. Put in more effort. Become courageous. You want to help me, Daddy? Kiloni, HND. PS Lanwa. Daddy, you help me. PS Lanwa. Okay. He went ahead to go and do BSc. Abi? He finished BSc. Today BSc. Complain, they will give you human being. Human being will continue to give you complaint. So the next thing the boy did is, he went to computer village. Malokoshe computer. Ṣebí electronics mo ṣe. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní pé kò síṣẹ́ àbí. Maloko bó ṣe ń tú computer ṣe àti computer ṣe. Ó máa ń kọ́ computer village. Ó kọ́ computer. One call. Do you know that this guy, anytime you come to do computer with him, he will repair it for you very well. The way we approach you. Thank you so much for patronizing us. We appreciate you. Thank you. This is your laptop. And wow. This guy is good. Well trained. All person like here. On funche, on bashe. But the phone one day, when phone came, he quickly learned how to repair phone. He too shame on no. ó wá wò pé Nigerians, they have, some of them have 3 SIMs, some that time now 4 SIMs. How will they operate? They will now buy 4 phones. He now said, let me write a proposal so that we can have a phone that can use 2 SIMs. That is the boy that have the idea. That guy, he's like us. He's a big boy now. He now wrote that proposal. He took it straight to Nokia. And Nokia was the father of all the phones. Nokia 3310, Nokia this, Ojaboko 4. Nokia was king. Jumping over that. I'm Nokia, I'm Nokia, I'm Nokia. The guy went to Nokia. Nokia job. Money proposal. Eka share SIM meji per phone. We don't need it. We are the king of phone in Africa. Go. We don't need it. The boy now took it to China. That's where he met Techno. Techno now did Techno 101. He got the feedback. Want to say, Techno can compete with Samsung in Nigeria today. He now quickly went again to Infinix. Because think by it amazing. I think by mommy lover. Listen, the guy is enjoying franchise all over Africa. For any Techno you buy, any Infinix you buy. Where is Nokia today? If I ask all of you now to bring your phone out, how many of you have Nokia here? I have Nokia phone. Hands up. Only 2 or 1, 2. Only 2 out of all of us. Nokia only 3. Samsung. Hands up. Samsung. iPhone. Techno. You can see now. So, innovation is very important. You must be innovative, and that is very key to business. Very important. Sorry. Oh, charging. The battery is down. Sorry, please. I just saw that it stops. Fast. Saying, innovation is very important. If we don't innovate, the next thing to happen to you is that other people are going to go. You still be at a one place. That is why Steve Jobs even said it. That me, Steve Jobs, I see innovation as the ability to see change as an opportunity, not a threat. If anything happens to you in life, don't be so scared and allow fear to affect you. Always see it as an opportunity for you to move on. Number 9, you must be strong-willed and competitive. Your passion must be great. Nobody achieves anything in this world that is good without having obstacles. Don't think you are going to be a millionaire without obstacles. Don't think you are going to be a doctor, an engineer without obstacles in life. But you must be strong-willed. You must believe that I can do and I will do. That is very, very important. That is very, very important. You must believe that you can do and I can do. And that is very, very important to us as a people. You must be strong-willed. You must be strong-willed. Let me give you a story again. I'm going to give you a story of my very good person, former president of the United States of America, Barack Obama. Listen to his story very well. Barack Obama was a senator in America. Remember, his family origin is Kenya. That means he has African origin. An African origin man wants to become president of the United States of America. It's impossible. One of the most powerful American black men, Reverend Father Jesse Jackson, very powerful Jackson, very popular. He knows that it's not easy for a black man to become American president. He has contested. He has been withdrawn. When Obama went to him and said, Father, my reverend, I want to contest the election as president. He said, Obama, stay as your senator. Don't go near the presidency of America. It is tough. It is hard. They can even kill you. You can never be. See me, as popular as I am in the whole America, I couldn't get there. Please, oh, stay with your senator. Oh. No, it's a fatherly advice. Stay as your senator. Oh. Please, oh. And the man said that to Obama. But Obama said, Daddy, let me go. Say, no. Obama said, I'm strong-willed. I am determined. I know I can. And he started. He collected forms. He want to go for president of America. A man from Kenya. A black man in America. Who is he? It's not possible. He contested. He did a speech called the general speech of election. My leaders present here. The speech was charming. Obama's speech. You can check it online. He said, wow, boy, you sort of. Eventually, Obama became the president of America. The day they are swearing him in, when they are swearing him like this, on the swearing in day, Reverend Jesse Jackson was there in the front. Ó wá jókòó, bàbá wa ń sunkún. Ó ń sunkún. Ẹkún ayọ̀ ni o, not ẹkún ìbànújẹ́ o. Ẹkún ayọ̀ ló ń sun o. Ó wá ń sunkún. Ó ní omi yẹn jábọ́. Obama was there, was talking, President of America, a black man. When they finish, journalists, you know them now. Hello, sir. You are shedding tears so much. What is the reason? He now told them this story I told you. That this boy came to me and said he should never contest for American president. That he can never be. With God, all things are. Obama believed in that philosophy, and Obama got there and he became that. And what happened to Obama at the end of the day? He became the president of United States of America. That people cannot be. People cannot be. So what I'm trying to tell us here today, you can be whatever you want. Don't allow anything to make you think you cannot be. Those who are there, are they not human beings like you? What have they done that make them to achieve it? Is it prayer they do? You to go and pray. Go and do whatever they are doing. Is it prayer? You to pray to God. Pray to God. God will assist you. Don't say, I won't do this. Pray to God. Don't do anything negative to achieve positive results. You don't need it. Positive results will always be achieved by positive. Be positive, be prayerful, and you continue to, enjoy yourself. If you want to be a top performer, please take note. You must be ready to handle emotional disappointment. Nǹkan tó plan tó bá bọ́ sí gbàfọ́lọ́wọ́ tútù ṣe. Má ní kò bọ́ sí mo lọ́bọ̀ mi àwọn àti fún mi kan tí mo wá. Dúró kò gbàfọ́lọ́wọ́. You bounce back from losses. All of us must mentally prepare 2023 to achieve in this country. See me, I was sent to Daddy Gio to send to our group. This man, on the day they are running, anybody in the world that to be a top performer, if it happens to you negative, don't give up. Don't say, allow like we no just you fast. Allow my fast kaka over cover. They are going to go down. Look at this man. Dedicated. He was the best swimmer in the world. Making money. Ejanio. Ejatunwe Gidigan can swim very well. Oh, they make here. By award. 8 gold medals. 608. By Soja Kiloshe. On board the guilty of drug. He lost everything. He lost. Eventually, when he lost, he didn't see it as a world. He bounced back and still continued to rule the world. Schumacher, the same thing. Gbogbo ayé ló wà fún. Àwọn èèyàn ti make it. But when any ìṣòro, you come back and bounce back. That's how you become a leader. You must have ability to inspire, engage, and empower. You must inspire people by speaking to them the truth, by advising them, and making them to see reason in what they are doing. You must motivate your followers. That the GO is not the only leader here. All of us were leaders in our various homes. You have your wives, you have your children. You must inspire them to be good people. You must engage them. Don't be a father that don't come home. Don't do that. You must be closer to your wife and your children. They are part of the subjects under you, and they must be happy under you. So therefore, look at Obama there. Yes, we can. And he was able to do it. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. Tó bá ní nǹkan tí fẹ́ ṣe rèé, tó o bá tí sọ di òtọ́tọ́, that's not leader. Go and find out. All our leaders, they plan what they want to do, and they have done it, or they do it, and that's why you call them leader today. That is what leadership is all about. Therefore, I want to conclude by saying, all of us that are here have told us 10 qualities of those who want to be top performers from 2023 beyond. And those qualities, you can see them in our father, Daddy Gio. I can also see many of our leaders. These qualities, very important. Let's try to follow them so that we can achieve success. In summary, the full meaning of success is, number one, S. Please, what do you see on the board? S is what? S is what? See your goal. Nǹkan tí fẹ́ dà rèé, tí fẹ́ ṣe rèé, báyìí máa ṣe ṣe. Then the next one is you. What is you? Again, don't worry, you don't need to write. I'm going to give this slide to the church for you to all have. Don't write. Let's concentrate. What is the first one? See your goal. Everyone say, see your goal. Tell the person beside you, say, see your goal. 2023 is approaching now. See your goal. The second meaning of success is understand the obstacle. Tell your partner. Kò sí nǹkan tó lọ gbére tó smooth. There is always obstacles on the way. Understand those obstacles. Don't let them affect you. Don't let them turn you to something else. Think. Walk. There are obstacles. I will finish the obstacles when they come. Number 3, create a positive mental picture. Everyone say that. Mama think negative ju. Any small thing. Ayé negative ni o. Yé wọ́n ti mú mi o. Yé mo lè lówó mọ́ o. Mo lè lówó láyé o. Ah, are you God? O lè lówó. Don't let anybody tell you that cannot do. Come to church, pray, and you overcome it. See, clear mind on self-doubt. Everybody say that. Mo lè perform mi, mo lè lówó. O ti wọ́n lè bẹ́ẹ̀, mo ń gbà fọ́lọ́hún. Mo ò ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́. O ò ṣiṣẹ́, o lè fẹ́ lówó. Wàá ṣiṣẹ́ kó tó lówó. So, má jẹ́ kí anything in your mind, ròyìnròyìn, to take you away from doing the right thing. E is what? Embrace challenge. Ìkan máa wà. Challenges máa wà. Ó lè máa sọ̀wọ́. But if you have creative thinking, you make it out of where there is no money. Stay on track. Look, with all the obstacles and everything, be focused. All of them ariwo ọjà ni wọ́n. Má bá wọn dá sí. Face where this is where I'm going. Face it. Obstacles will disturb you, but stay on track. And the last one, everybody stay together. Again. Do it like this. Show the world you can do it. Do that. Don't weaken yourself. Can you do it? Yes. So say, I can do it. I will make it. And by God's grace, we are all going to make it. So, ready for next level, please? Yes, sir. Number 10, inspire, engage, and empower. This is it. Ability to inspire, engage, and empower. You inspire people, you engage them, and you empower them. They will be happy. And everybody will be happy eventually. So the next level is this. Let all of us know what we want in 2023 with prayers we achieve for putting some effort. Let us have our deadline. Let's write down our goals. Let's take action on our plan. You pray to God, you take action together with it, and at the end of the day, any obstacle that want to affect us, we will overcome them. And finally, I want to tell us the story of Molue. My small sisters, you may not know Molue. Do you know Molue? See, they don't know. They don't know. They don't know Molue. It's true, they don't know. I'm telling you. Molue has gone. They don't know. Do you know Molue? I'm telling you. Balakaja. Okay. Daddy said, do you know Balakaja? They can never. These are children of phone. Technology children. Let me tell you the story of Molue. There is something I gained from Molue. Let me share it with us. And my sister listen very well. When Molue is coming from Maryland, example, those days, and is going to Yabo Yibo, he will shout, Yabo Yibo, Yabo Yibo, Wole Palu change o, Yabo Yibo, Wole Palu change o. He has a conductor. That Molue, he reached Maryland now. He's not going to stop at the bus stop. Yes or no? He will only slow down. So people will start rushing the Molue seat. This is how we rush those days. Everybody from Lagos, like me, from Mushi, from Sulere, from Ajegule, we know how to rush. Everybody from my hometown, Osun, Oyo, Ilorin, Sokoto, Kanu, they don't know how to rush. They will start at the bus stop and say, Eko yo dao, Eko no good at all. But we that we are Lagos, we rush it, we enter. Our Wole. Now that same Molue, you know, he didn't stop at the bus stop. He only slow down. When he's going, we say, Padu Bonipan, Owa o, in the motor. We say, Owa o. When he reach Onipan, this same useless Molue, he will also not stop. Our slow down. If you jump from the motor, you go down. If you jump down, you are from Osun, Oyo, Ibadan, Ilorin, all those ones. If you jump like this, bah, you are going to fall down. But those of us from Lagos, when we reach Onipanu, oh wow, when we jump down, we go for we go forward, we will not stay. So I sat down and looked at what Molue is teaching us. Molue sọ pali ayé ni o. Ayé ò dúró dé nìkan kan o. The world will not stay for you o. The world is dynamic o. That's why Molue at every bus stop, he doesn't stop o. Ó ń lọ ni ayé ń lọ ni o. Now, if you look at when you get to Nipan, all those that jump down like this, wọ́n dúró, wọ́n static, kí ló ṣe wọ́n ṣubú. Tó o bá move, wá ṣe kí ni? Forward ever, backward never. So ẹni tó bá jẹ́ báyìí, pa tó wá sáré síwájú 1, 2, 3, 4 ìyẹn ò ní ṣubú ìyẹn that one is working with the world. So the world is dynamic. You must be ready to move on all your life. The road may not be an easy journey. It may be tough. 2023 may be tough, yes, but it will be very easy for us. On this basis, I say, live a life without limit. All things are possible to those who believe. And those are those who believe in God. that all things are possible. Don't limit yourself. Say, I cannot be this, I cannot be. You can be anything with God's support. Please, no matter what happens, never give up. This is Mohamed Salah. They play football. Mohamed Salah played for Liverpool. They play with Messi team that time, Barcelona. Barcelona gave them 3-0 in Spain. My son is a fan of Liverpool. Me, I have no club, but I joined Liverpool because of him. Why? Because we don't do that. You and your son start arguing at home. I mean, I don't have time for football. So anything he says, I say, okay, you won, we won. So that day, they gave them 3-0. He complained to me, was crying. I said, don't cry for ball. These people, they have money. And you will be crying for them. He said, no, Liverpool must win, and they can never win again. I said, you can still win. He said, we can never win. 3-0. And they are coming to Liverpool. It's not possible. That night, he didn't watch the ball. He went to sleep. For me, I just let me be looking at WhatsApp. Some of my friends are watching it. Let me hear what they are saying. It's not the match. Mohamed Salah, their best player, did not play that day. Was not feeling fine. So he put on this load. Never give up. And they played the game. 1-0. Bah. 2-0 against Messi. 3-0. Bah. They now score 4-0. It is impossible. And he said what? Never give up. No matter challenges you have in this world, never give up. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Very unique opportunity on a special day like this. You know me so well that I will not want to disturb you, or especially in a day like this, which is a public holiday, and we are in the Christmas season. Yesterday was Christmas Day. But I'm happy that you understand that if I will request that you should come on a day like this, there must be something special about it. Am I proved right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's clap our hands for our engineer. Thank you. He has made it very interactive. Those stories, this bold, my mommy and I were looking at our experience in life. We were fans of mold. We had to do, if you didn't do that one, you will not get where you are going. You have to get that like that. Thank God. We remember what we went through in life with mold. The children will not know what is mold, but we understood it very well. But thank God. So we give God the glory. So if there are questions, please raise up your hands. Let's know how many people have questions. And then let me have somebody who can write fast to come and write down the questions. And then we will give them to him. He will only answer the questions at a go. If we have taken your questions, there will be no room for anybody again to be saying, I want to ask questions. How many people have questions? Raise up your hand. I've only seen one hand. Raise up your hand properly. 1, 2. Because if I count the numbers of people that have questions, that is the end. Don't say, oh, I see. Whether it is in English or Yoruba, if you have questions, raise up your hands. Ayola, Oludotun, Yinka. That's 3. Your name? Amos, 4. Now, if you have counted, you put down your hand. 4. Okay, that's all. So 4 questions. No female is asking questions. Who is writing it down for me? Somebody to write the question down. Do I have to get somebody? Somebody should do the writing. Okay, the first question is from Ayola. Yes. Come out. Come and use the microphone. Where is the microphone? Okay. Let them see you.
Thank you very much, sir, for the wonderful exposition on this beautiful topic. Please, I want to know is, can I say compromise is part of the attributes of a performer. Though you didn't list it, why am I saying this? I have met with people, top people in the past. Compromise. Could I say to compromise is part of the attributes of top performance? Performance rather. Because one of them told me something. He said, see, this life we give and take, that you must be willing to give something to get something. And by the time he expatiated on that word, I was like, wow. And some of these compromising things may not be a Christian way of doing things, but it gets them to where they are going, either we like it or not. It may get them to achieve whatever it is they want to achieve. Is it possible that I compromise, and can I call it one of their attributes? Yes, sir.
Thank you. Engineer Badmus, thank you very much. You've spoken more than an engineer. You've really spoken to show that you have gone beyond engineering practice. It's really lovely. Just before I ask my question, I want to make us to laugh for this issue of Molwe. It was a day I went to collect my salary at Afribank at Asbestos. So I had to join the Molwe at Ikeja. So not knowing that some other people were blocking the way. You know that jacket I would wear in those days? It had pocket here and here. So I put my salary in the pocket here. And others were blocking the moodway. I was struggling to enter. Before I knew what's happening, I just said, fear! My salary had gone. Shame! My pocket, my money, my money. As I cried, my money, my money. The other people, the person that took it, jumped down and they put it in paper. I say, I didn't know that, so they helped him through the paper, throw it down. I said, it's not my own. Not knowing that that my salary had gone. And it was put in the paper and they threw it down to the people. That's what we have gone through. God will change Nigeria. But it was a terrible one that day. It was a terrible one. But just to show the experience we have had. And I think what will take us out of it is this seminar that we have had. It's a very expensive one that you have given us. I'm looking at opportunity where we are still going to break ourselves down into group. You know, thank God for our daddy here. Engineer Badmus, you have said a lot about him, and everything you have said about him is really true. His aspiration is to see how he can, one of the factors you have put, how he can motivate, empower, engage, empower. Not only spiritually, but secularly. Not only spiritually, secularly. Not only in the church ministry, but in our diverse ways of life. So, Engineer Badmus, we still have to relate with you how we are going to break this thing down to ourselves so that all his desire will be achieved. And I want to say, how are we going to be really sure that we are having the goal? We are having the goal that if we have stream, we have to set it to goal. That aspect, you are going to help us very well. So that's my point, please.
Praise God. I took hold of one statement that I've been battling with for some time, because there is a Bible teaching as well that you need to consider when you are doing it. He said we should embrace challenges through innovations and collaborations. I discovered that when you want to do some things that you cannot do alone, and you need to collaborate with some people that are experienced in that field. We have this teaching that says, be not be unequally yoked together with unbeliever. How do we maneuver this type of doctrine and facts of life? I don't know how to say much, but
Hallelujah. I thank our daddy for giving me this opportunity. So my question is this. In a church, in a setup like this, we have people that are gifted in different areas. We have apostle, as we are told. We have the prophet. We have the pastor, evangelist, and the teacher. And we know that these people, they have value. And it's for the edification of the church of God. Sir, how can we bring these 5 people, different type of people, together to achieve our common goal in the church of God? Thank you.
Thank you. Before I allow the engineer to talk, some of the questions border, please sit down first, sit down, border on doctrines, on principles of Christianity. For example, the one that talked about unequal yoke. I want to basically just lay the premise before he goes ahead to explain. When we talk about being unequally yoked, it doesn't mean that you cannot do anything with unbelievers. For example, you are employed in places of work. If you are looking for companies that are owned by born-again Christians, you will look for long before you can get a job there. Okay. You are working for government. Is government born again? So, and a lot of things like that. So, it's not, so when we talk about unequal yoke, the way we always explain it is this. First, we talk about marriage. That there's you cannot, a believer, a true believer in Christ, does not marry an unbeliever for whatever reason. That is clear. In business, I'm a chartered accountant, so I've used our profession to explain. All right. And I'll give an example of a friend of mine, Brother Oluwi. He's one of the very closest brothers with Pastor Kumuyi. Many years ago, we grew up together as chartered accountants. When I was in KPMG, he was with Balogun, BDO, Binders, and Co. All right. Now, it rose to a point that he was going to be made a partner. And then, so then the issue of an unequal yoke came up because that is partnership. So he was confused. What will I do? I'm going to be a partner now. And the Bible says, don't be unequally yoked. So he went to meet Brother Kumi. I said, bro, we call ourselves bro. I mean, these days you call daddy, pastor. Although we didn't know that so in those days. So bro, this is the situation I'm in. Brother Kumi says, sit down, my brother. You need to understand the scriptures very well. That you have risen to the position of a principal manager. The next promotion for you is a partner. And the other partners have told him that, look, if we cannot take somebody who's junior to you to be on top of you, you are very good, and you are a decent person, and you are very hardworking. So if you are not going to accept being made a partner, then you may have to resign so that we can put other people there. So Brakumi said, look, you are going to be, this is a promotion for you. If you miss it, it's because of foolishness that you don't understand the scriptures. But the only thing you can do is this. Tell them there are clients who, like if you are working, if one of your clients is a brewery or maybe tobacco companies or some other things that we don't support as children of God, tell them, please, you just do me this favor. Every profit or every fee, the fees that you get, Clement, you are hearing me now, that the fees that you get from those companies, don't share with me of the what do you call it now? Of the fees. Don't exclude me from that. And then pay me on the other ones. That is how the matter was settled. And it was a classical solution to that problem. Not many people will know about it, but Oduwe and I, we are friends. And we discuss very deep things like this. So the point I'm saying to you is that if he had not gone to Bro, and if it had not been that Bro has that understanding, he would have missed that position. So he became a partner. He became a partner there, and there was no guilt in his heart. So when we talk about unequal yoke, we need to properly understand it, because otherwise you will never do anything successfully in life. I think that should settle the other issue of unequal yoke so that we don't bother him, because it deals with Christian principles, and we can actually do that one. I don't want to take off his job, but I think I should settle that aspect. So you are left with only 3 questions. Thank you, engineer.
Thank you so much, Daddy Gio. The answer is perfect. That's the perfect response with examples. On my brother's question, compromise. That's compromise. Compromise is not a very positive word. Compromise is not a positive word. It's just exactly what you just said now. If you compromise your faith, it's negative. It's negative. It's because you want to achieve a task, and you think the best way to do it is to follow a non-Christian approach. You will regret it later now. You are the one that referring to as you are amassing the wealth in the world. You amass everything, but thereafter you have your punishment. The word to use better is flexibility. And that's what Daddy Joe has just explained. Accept the position, but put some conditions that you will not take based on your faith. You are flexible, but you will not compromise some critical aspect of your faith. Please don't compromise. It's not good. It's not good. The next one.
Pastor Akiode from Songo branch is asking, how are we going to be sure we are having the right goals, given our dreams?
Now, it is very simple. If you have, the dream I'm talking about is not when you sleep and dream. What you thought, what you are thinking. I want to be this, I want to be this, I want to be this. Write it down. And put, how do I want to achieve it? That's your goal. Putting it down becomes your plan. If you are not sure of what you are writing and doing, please meet with some leaders of the church or so any of the leaders. They will guide you. Sometimes your challenge is beyond academics. They will be able to guide you and say, this is how it is done. So it is easier that way.
Pastor Yinka from Ovile branch. Pastor Jomo from Matogun is asking, how can we bring the fivefold ministry together to achieve the common goal in the Church of God?
That is all about collaboration. That is all about teamwork. That's all about we have one belief in one thing. Come, my brother. Look at him now. If any of us believe in these things, collaboration in all the branches will be very easy. Look at what's his name, sir? Look at Ogayola now. I'm pulling him down. What happened to me too? What happened to me too? I take him up. What happened to me too? Let's see ourselves that way. Forget pull him down syndrome, PhD. No. I'll pull him down. I'll be the best. No. If you pull this man down, I'm also going to go down. If you have that belief, all the ministers of God have that belief, automatically all of us will be going up because of collaboration and teamwork. Thank you. That's all. That's all. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Daddy, I've sent the slide to you, sir.
Huh?
I've sent the slide.
Okay, all right. So let's clap our hands for him.